Newcastle United and Arsenal. The atmosphere here is electric. Gordon! Newcastle United take the lead against Arsenal.
Won this corresponding fixture last season when Alexander Isak, now of Liverpool, scored the winning goal that day. Arsenal have lost on 4 of their last 5 visits here. The Newcastle fans want to make this as uncomfortable start as they can for the visitors.
Yes, absolutely. That's what they'll be looking from Newcastle. An early press, get the fans behind them, and obviously the message from Arteta is try and nullify the crowd as quickly as we can by controlling the game, getting chances in the final third. That's what we'll be looking to do, and I'm really excited.
As Arsenal captain today, it's the 6th time Saka has captained Arsenal in the Premier League. Here he is, and immediately shut down by Joe Linton. And Bukayo Saka knows he's going to be extremely closely marked today.
Well, I think that gives us an insight. You've just mentioned it is a back four. And what you're going to have to do, they're going to have to make sure that it's either Joe Linton or Tonali that comes across to make sure they've got a 2v1 against Saka at every opportunity, Newcastle. And if Anthony Gordon can't get back to help him out, because if they leave that one-on-one, Saka against Dan Burn, I think there's only going to be one winner.
Arsenal, the set-piece specialists, get an early free kick here. 90 seconds in. Declan Rice standing over it. Nice bend and whip, and a header down by Gyökeres. Lands at a comfortable height for Nick Pope.
Well, it's Declan Rice. You'll see the line there of Arsenal. What they try and do is just come in behind Newcastle's defensive line, but Newcastle, they weren't falling for that. They held a really, really good line there. That would have been given offside. But Declan Rice's delivery, once again, it's impeccable.
Arsenal, if they are to make good on their grand ambitions, they've got to prove themselves in fixtures like this one, and away stadiums like this one, against the roar and the resistance of a Newcastle crowd that is just hell-bent on a home win today. Ultimata, very close attention there, Mosquera, who has impressed in what we've seen of him in Arsenal colours so far. Bruno Guimaraes. Botman, who played the full game against Bournemouth last weekend. It was only the 2nd time that he completed a full 90 minutes of the Premier League for Newcastle in a year and a half, Sven Botman. Joe Linton, closed down by Zubimendi, but Newcastle hold on to the ball.
I think if Newcastle, you can see the set up, the back four, the midfield 3, the attacking 3. I don't think you're going to see Dan Burn bomb on as much down this left-hand side. I think it'll be Livramento linking up with Murphy. On the opposite side, Dan Burn will be looking to do his defensive duties more often than not because of the pace of Saka.
Ultimata picks out Murphy, and Calafiori is quick to put it out for a Newcastle throw. Before today, Ricardo Calafiori has had more shots in the Premier League this season than any other Arsenal player.